Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to go for how you can create inventory stock in QuickBooks Desktop. How you can create stock or inventory or items, especially when you are a company that is dealing with buying and selling of items. How can you be able to create all these things in QuickBooks Desktop? Don't forget we focus on QuickBooks Desktop for now, especially you might be using Enterprise, you might be using Premier. Now, in our last tutorial, we talk about how can you be able to create services. And I made mention of it over there that the difference between the two is just one or two things. They are very similar, but this one or two things that make them to be different is very, very crucial for you to know and to understand. That is why today's tutorial we focus on how can you be able to create stock with your company in using QuickBook Desktop. To create stock in QuickBook Desktop, you come to list, you will see item list. If you look at all the list that you are seeing here, you see the type under the type service, 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 service. That's to state that none of any item has been created here. It indicates that everything we have created here is so far so good services. That is QuickBook for you. When it comes to item list environment, it's going to differentiate that this thing is a service, this one is a stock. How can I be able to differentiate it? That is when we come back after we finish creating this thing, you'll be able to know that one. Don't forget, when you are creating stock or item or inventory in chart of account in a QuickBook, you come to list, item list, it's going to take you to this environment. Right click anywhere. If your own is a brand new company that none of this has been created, either item or services, all these places will be blank. They are going to be blank. So right click here, anywhere on the screen. It can be here, it can be just right click anywhere on the screen, then you click new. This is where you're going to differentiate that this thing is services, this one I'm creating is stock or item by coming to this. So if you are creating anything concerning stock or item, you click inventory part. Look at it. The environment is different. If I come to service, for you to see the difference, look at how small it is. Now, if I come to services and click inventory part, by clicking inventory part, you are telling the system that you want to create item or stock. You want to create it for the system so that you will be able to know that these are the list of items you are selling. You can do that one. You can create stock or item in two ways. Either you want to categorize it or you want to let it be. For example, if you are into supermarket, if you know that you just want to create all the items like that, rice, biscuit, um utensils, fork, pot, all this one you just want to create it to be like that, you can do that. Also, if you want to categorize them that okay, this type of items they are into beverages, this type of items they are households, this type of items they are raw materials, this type of items they are cleaning materials. So you want to do that one that anything they are under each other. That is how to categorize. You can categorize like that one. Cookbook app has features where you can use to either categorize your item or just create it like that. Each of them will stand on the or you want to categorize that this is beverages, these are the utensils, these are the cleaning items, and so on and so forth. You can do that one. I'm going to teach you the two. How can you be able to categorize your item as well as if you want to just create anything on just anybody anyone be under any category. Now, the first thing we are going to do is how can you be able to create your stock without categorizing it. Let's go. So I come here under item name stroke number. If you know that you want to do what you want to use number to identify each item, especially when you have code. It might be manufacturing code. It might be all this code they normally use to scan with scanner. You can use any one. So for example now, I want to use code 5671. This is the code of one of the material. I'm just using to represent it. Or if it's biscuit, I want to create, I can say BSC. It depends on my choice. 67542. I can use that one. Then coming to here, under the purchase item, let's say the name of the biscuit is blue green chocolate biscuit. I just type it here. That's the full description. That's description, blue green chocolate biscuit. Then I come to the immediately you come to the under the sales information is going to automatically be there on its own. After I've done that one, I will come to the cost. Cost is how much I'm buying from the supplier. So that next time I want to buy it, the price will automatically come into my system. So that I don't have to be looking at what's the last time. So if I'll only be able to buy this, let's say I'm buying it from supplier 2,000. I can just put 2,000 here. So when I want, anytime I want to buy from supplier, the cost will just come without me typing it. It can be there. And if the price I change, I can change it at that time when I'm buying it. So let's say I always buy it at 1,000. Then sales price. How much am I selling this particular biscuit? If I always sell it at 2,000 or let's say 1,200, that's always I always sell it. I want it to be coming to my invoice automatically without me typing it. But anytime the price has changed, I can change it during the time I'm selling. But I just want to put it there so that the price will be coming automatically on my, and if I leave it blank, it means that I'm going to be typing it anytime I'm selling. You have seen the function of the two. Then I come under the cost account. This is what is different from service. In services, you only have income and expenses. While in stock creation or item, you are creating item, you have three chart of account. One is income, second one is cost, and the third one is inventory. This is what make it to be different. This cost account and income, all of them they are available in services also. It's just like where they put this cost of goods sold account in item. In services, it is expenses. Let me change this one to a services for you to see. You will see it now. If I mark this one, you see it, income and expense. But if I change it, you have seen it, but there's no inventory asset. Because services, you can quantify it and say, this is what you have in stock, this is the value of what you have in stock in services. But in stock, you can quantify it and say total value of what you have in stock is this. That is why in inventory or stock management, you have three chart of account to attach to it. One is income, second one is cost of goods sold, the third one is inventory asset. So inventory asset is what makes services to be different from stock. So let me change it back to inventory. Now this is it. You have seen it now. Here in items, it is called cost of goods sold. Why in services it is called expenses? You have seen the difference, but income still remains the same. And here also we have inventory assets to quantify the value of item we have in that particular in stock. So here I'm creating the chart of account. Don't forget once again, whenever you are creating stock, it will need three chart of account. One will be recording the income you have generated from that items. Second one will be generating the cost of goods sold for that particular item. While the third one will be generating or keeping the track of value of that particular stock in your company. So you must have the three. So here I'm creating income that will generate it, that will be tracking it. If I don't want to use any of this one, I can create it and then use it. So for example, I want it to have to be attached to investment income or disposal income, or let me go to sales income. But sales income is not here. I can go and create it. Creation of chart of account, we have treated it many times. You can go to our channel and see how to create chart of account in QuickBooks. So let's say this one is sales income, item, let me put in this way, item, sales income. Because I don't like all those income here, I can create my own so that it will fit to what I'm doing. So I come down here to check the last chart of account number they use under the income 17010. So this one will be 17011. So, and I want you to be under revenue. I click on it and click save and close. So it's going to be there. I've created it. The second one is chart of account, cost of goods sold. I can come here. If it's not there, I can create it also and then come here. If I don't want to use any of this one is already there. I can use it. If I don't want to use it, I can go and create it over there and put it there. But I can still use this one for training purpose. And under here also, I have inventory assets. If I want it to have different charts, for example, I'm coming to that one, but let's go now. This one also have inventory assets. Most of the time, all these inventory assets and cost of goods always come with the creation of your account by default. And but sometimes it's not there, you can create it and then use it. If you look at this one now, look at account type, which is other current asset for inventory asset. So you'll be able to know which account type you are going to use against it. And the same thing with cost of goods sold. If you are click it, you see the cost of goods sold, that's account type when you are creating it. So you should be able to know that one. So, and I've abstract or attach each chart of account to different chart of each different account into the item I'm creating. Coming here now, if I want to enter the quantity is quantity on hand at that one, let's say there are no the opening balances for that item. They have counted the stock and they have given me that this is the opening balances. I'll enter it here. Let's say you have 700 in it. And immediately I click anything, it's going to give me the value that 700 multiplied by 1000, that is the value that you have, total value of that particular stock as at this day. Let's say you want to start these opening balances as April or March or January 1st. That's what I give. I go and create it that okay, the value of this stock as at January 1st is 700,000. So you have seen how it is. So you have seen that it multiply your cost of that item from the market with your quantity on hand to give you the value. And this value will be saved in this inventory asset to know that total value of this item as at 1st of January is this 700 based on our sample now. After I've done this one, I will create next for me to create another one. It's asking me that I'm saving, I'm tracking back because if you look at my date here, my date is January, is let's say May, and I'm trying to post to January 4th. So it's telling me that what I'm posting is backward more than 90 days to this time. I say yes, I'm okay with that one. If your own is not is less than 90 days when you are back, for example, if you have created, if you have selected like April, or you have selected something like April, March, which is not is less than 90, it will give you this one. So you don't expect this one to be coming always. It's only when you are posting backwards more than 90 days, it's going to come to you. You just click yes because you want to post back more than 90 days. I click yes again. I've created it. So it has given me another environment because I click next. But if I have click OK, it's going to what? Stop this one and remove this particular environment. So let me cancel this one to see what I've created. Look at what I've created now. This is blue green chocolate biscuit. You have seen it now under the type. It has turned it from services to inventory part. And you will see the total quantity I have in stock. Look at it now. So if you go up and down like this one, you see that I've created the inventory. I've created the inventory. Now, that's how to create the inventory. If you want to create another one, you can just continue procedure, continue the same procedure, continue. But this one means every stock stands on its own. You are not categorizing them. You are not categorizing them. That by saying all this one is under utensil, this one is under all this under chocolate, this one is under cleaning. You are not categorizing them. If you want to categorize the stock based on your category in your warehouse, we are going to do that one next tutorial so that we are going to tell you this is how to categorize your stock that you have in your shop or your warehouse or in your anywhere you want to do that one. That is where we are going to continue. So subscribe now so that you're able to know this one next week, and we are going to update you how to do all this one by the when you get to that one, we are going to let you know. Thank you very much for listening to this one. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.